What is my purpose, and how should I go about putting that purpose into action? What would that even look like? I believe these are important, fundamental questions that we all eventually ask ourselves at some point in our lives. My story with these difficult questions actually began a few years ago when I was asked to create and share some videos online as part of an awareness campaign. Now, I've never been one to simply go through the motions of things, and this situation was certainly no different. I wanted there to be a purpose for these videos beyond simply completing the specified steps outlined by the campaign. I wanted to truly add value, so it was my goal with each video post to share impactful messages of positivity, encouragement, and motivation to live a life of purpose. I can honestly say I did not expect all of the responses from people who genuinely appreciated all of the positive messages I had been sharing. It really just goes to show you how much of an impact can be made through you when you're willing to share who you've been created to be with the world. After multiple posts, some people actually reached out to me and started to suggest I should think about speaking publicly on some of these topics, and others even asked if I'd ever thought about being a personal development coach. Now, these thoughts had never really crossed my mind before, and considering them actually was quite nerve-wracking at the time. Unfortunately, I also really didn't know much about motivational speaking or personal development coaching. However, I did know for certain that I was absolutely loving the process of learning and sharing everything I could as it related to how we can maximize our God-given potentials. I became confident that these were things I was created to do, my purpose. So I resolved to learn as much as I possibly could about these topic areas. This was a turning point for me and something I really want you to take hold of. My commitment to purpose had to become greater than my inclination for comfort, as optimal growth and impact are simply incompatible with remaining comfortable. I could not adequately describe the energy that I felt when I was helping others recognize, cultivate, and execute on their own potentials. You see, I wholeheartedly believe that you and I are created with a purpose, and that our purpose in action can be an incredibly powerful influence on the world. You may feel that your circumstances and resources, or lack thereof, are preventing you from reaching your goals or having an impact, but they're not. They're just not. Your limiting beliefs are what are preventing you from reaching your God-given potential. I want to remind you that your potentially small beginnings should never make you small-minded. I have learned that in order for meaningful change to happen and last, you must desire an outcome different from your current set of circumstances more than your fear of uncertainty and failure. So I ask you, if you're not where you want to be right now, why do you choose to remain where you are? I believe you are made for more. You are made for more than mediocrity and complacency. You're made for more than complaining and negativity, and you are certainly made for more than making excuses. So quit trying to blend in with the status quo of complacency when you were born to stand out. I'm certainly not saying that living a life of purpose is going to be easy, because it won't be. But ease should never be our goal in the first place. Growth should be. You may feel sometimes that nobody believes in you or what you are trying to accomplish, and that's okay. Validation has never been, nor will it ever be, a prerequisite for your progress and success. Oftentimes, you may doubt yourself and believe that your purpose is irrelevant or seemingly unimportant, that not acting on it is really of no consequence for anybody. What you are failing to recognize, however, is that what God has sown inside of you is not just about you. When you cultivate your potential, the harvest is meant to benefit others as well, and ultimately to bring glory to the very one who planted your purpose inside you. I challenge you, my friends, to take a step of faith and see what God can and will do with your purpose in action.